Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Coupe and I'm back. And here's another game of Call of Duty Free-for-All on Villa. Now, it's no specific game type, it's just regular free-for-all. I just figured I'd give you guys some points and some how I kind of play this game. Now, as it starts out right now, I'm using the Galil with his silencer. And I'm using Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. Ninja Pro and Sleight of Hand Pro, I don't have Ghost Pro. Now, the reason I really like those perks is because those perks are always going to help you in any situation. Sleight of Hand will, especially when it's pro'd, it's always going to help you whether you're reloading fast or just in case you run out of bullets in the middle of a battle. Sorry. Or with the pro version, you get to aim down your sights faster. So that's obviously going to help you in the middle of battle, in the middle of a gunfight. Unless you like to spray from the hip a lot, which in that case, maybe you might need a different perk. Ninja. Now, I pro'd Ninja recently, and after the patch, you don't make any sounds climbing over anything, dolphin diving, running, nothing. No sounds, which is extremely helpful. Somebody's running up on you, you can hear their footsteps, they can't hear yours. Okay? And Ghost, I find that Ghost is really good for free-for-all because a lot of people use UAVs. So it's extremely helpful. And if you have an issue with Ghost, you need to go see my Calling All Haters Ghost Haters video. And then come back and write a comment if you feel it's still necessary. Alright, a couple of the little things I wanted to talk about. When you're playing free-for-all, this is how I play, this is just my recommendations. When I'm playing free-for-all, I like to find an area that I'm comfortable with. So in this situation, I hung around this building here. It's right beside A domination. You know, I'm constantly running around it. I'm keeping inside the building because it's good for cover, whether the enemy has choppers in the air, napalm, or you know, big thunders, anything where a kill streak can kill you, it's good to stay inside. Plus, a lot of people still noob tube, and it's got lots of cover if you're staying inside this building here. Now, after you've picked an area that you're comfortable with, it can be outside, whatever you choose, whatever you are comfortable with, whatever scene, you know, you just play a map a few times and find what section of the map you do your best in. And then try and memorize that section of the map, memorize the spawn points, and memorize like the cycles, the most common areas where people like to come in. Because in this one, there's only two ways inside this building. There's this staircase and the other staircase. And for such a big building, so you can cover a lot of areas and only have two ways in. And if you got a claymore, you can cover one of those doors. Now, I don't necessarily use a claymore to get kills. I lucked out here. Use your equipment to your advantage. That, I was using the rocket launcher. Shoot it at the wall so you get the splash damage and it kills the guy. Claymores. Using your claymores to your advantage. Putting them in a spot. I like to put my claymores at a further distance from the door. So one, they can't run past it and then come up behind you and stab you or shoot you in the back without you knowing it. If they try and run past it, they will die. Their only advantage of not getting killed by your claymore is to notice it, trigger it, and step back from it. But what that will do is that will let you know that somebody's coming. So I like to use that to my advantage. I don't use the claymores to get kills. I use claymores to let me know if somebody's coming up behind me, and to make sure that nobody can come in through that door without me knowing it, basically. And you want to use everything, every type of equipment that you can get to your advantage, whether that's concussion grenades. Don't be afraid to use them, because a lot of times you'll die and you won't use your concussion grenades or your stun grenades or your flash grenades. You're not going to use them. You want to make sure that you use them. So don't be afraid to, if you think somebody's in a general area, don't be afraid to use them and get yourself a kill. Be aware that a lot of people, especially in free-for-all, if you do decide to camp in a building, strategically place yourself in a building. Be aware that a lot of people come back for revenge. Like this guy here, he just kept coming back. So always move around. After you've found the building that you're comfortable with, move around the building. Don't stay in the same room. Don't stay in the same spot. Constantly change rooms. Constantly change positions. Keep them guessing. Keep them on their toes. Always call in your kill streaks. Always reload. Always regenerate your health in cover. This is what I always do. I used to, when I was impatient or on the go, I used to just constantly keep running while I was trying to regenerate my health. And you'll find that when you come into your next battle situation, they only need to shoot you 1, maybe 2 times, and then you're dead. So it's best if you regenerate your health and cover. If you're hurt and you've just killed a guy, lie down, hide behind a box, regenerate yourself. Same thing with reloading. I always reload and cover. Calling in kill streaks. Go sit in the corner, even if it's just to call in a spy plane. That only takes a second and a half. But if you call in spy planes while you're running, you're completely vulnerable. You're not able to use your guns. You're not able to do anything. So if somebody comes up upon you, you're toast. You have to do some crazy halo jumping, drop shotting to get past that, to succeed. Now, not everybody has the use of a headset, which I understand. I would recommend getting one, even if you can get the cheapest one you can get. Get a headset that has 2 speakers, 1 on each side, not just a regular Xbox Live headset so you can talk to people. That's great, but I'm talking about one where you can hear people, because sometimes TVs and surround sounds, they leave you a little joggy. You know, that you're not necessarily going to be able to hear them coming. If you get yourself a headset, you can always hear them coming. If you can't get a headset, use your TV. Use your sound. Use your sound to your advantage. If you hear somebody coming, sit there for a minute and try and gather where you think they're coming from. We're coming up to the end of the video here. This is a nice little free-for-all I got on Villa, 30-2. And I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Lex Coupe saying rate, comment, subscribe. Dooch-a-doo, skadoosh.